All right, so here we are, lesson 2 into geometry. I know my bow looks fabulous. Fabulous. Sorry. So this is notes on 2-2, and this is called a bisector. So again, geometry, tons of vocab. A bisector. So a bisector cuts an object in half. So when we say object, we're talking about either a segment or an angle. So a bisector cuts a segment or an angle in half. And when you cut something in half, by definition of cutting it in half, you have two equal parts. So let's look at some of these pictures here, some of these visuals that I gave to you. Ooh. So this first image shows an angle, the blue angle, and it shows the red bisector coming through that. That bisector, because the definition of bisect is to cut in half, so that means that this part A over here, let's use orange, this part A is the same as this A over here. These are two equal parts. Two equal parts. That A is the same exact measurement as the other A. It's cut into two equal parts. Looking at a segment being bisected, or a line segment being bisected, it's the same kind of thing. Except instead of talking about an angle, instead of talking about the degrees, you're talking about the length of the segment. So the bisector, again, cutting it in half, cutting that blue line right down the middle, and resulting in two equal pieces. That X piece on the left is the same as the X piece on the right. Those are the same distance. They have the same measurement. So just like in this other one, these are also two equal parts. So if I told you that half of this line was equal to 10, you would know that the other half of that line also has to be equal to 10 in order for them to be the same amount, which would make the entire segment 20. 10 plus 10. And that's about the gist of a bisector. We'll look at some examples next.